never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties. Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying. I'm almost done. Okay. Last. Well, that's That's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
See? You're getting the hang. There's 2 more wells that still...
As I go riding merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Ain't so very far from wrong.
If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. Now that was some good work. Here's a little... One more thing I want. Thought I might teach you... Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. She'd be cross with me if...
I'm done being nice. If you don't
even joke like that.
Soon.
I'm not taking...
There we...
Watch out!
Fuck this!
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. One more story for you. Tensions are brewing at Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the...
I hope you didn't just bring a heap of trouble down on Goods. His friends might...
Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding.
Cobb hasn't...
I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity?
Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house.
Between us two.
Of course, one of the...
Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Mad about the boy. I know it's
Feeling thirsty?
to be mad about the boy. I'm
Be careful.
so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of bad about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell.
This odd diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
Thanks.
Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. I've got news for you. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot.
You looking to buy some supplies? Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
That's close enough. What is it?
Play guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind, I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Howdy.
How lucky can one guy be? I
Was a
kissed her
prospector
and she
until I
kissed
decided to set.
me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room
Nope.
was
Had a pretty good click.
I
Don't
hugged
get me
her,
wrong.
she
The
hugged me.
NCR's got a lot of
Like the sailor
towns
said,
like Go-
quote, ain't that a hole in the boat?
Keep your gun hand.
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. It's just a
Tarnation.
beginning. My life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like
I don't think Joe Cobb knew what hit him.
Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
So you're planning on taking... I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't...
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just... Look, you're bringing this on yourself.
Tell me quick. Oh, ain't love a kick
Howdy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very
Too
much.
dangerous.
for
Sorry.
listening. More news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender.
Feeling thirsty?
Traders from California are being turned away.
Yeah, I heard it turned right back on after you got...
NCR is concerned about dangers along
You're welcome.
Hampton Highway and I-15. That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby. We're the Tops. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Welcome back.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Time to look alive. The powder... At least 6. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up...
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell a lie. Been wrong. These words were spoken. Yes, I so be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken. I love you.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but
If you break my heart,
I'll
I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. And now the news. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. In addition, troubling news from Prem as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his
You need to be careful. It's dangerous.
1 in 19 more.
Yeah.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make the play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. So he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match
Hello
the
there.
ranger with
It's good to
the
see a
big
friendly
iron on
face.
his hip.
I almost took you for a
Big
raider
iron
out
on
there.
his hip.
Name's Malcolm. Malcolm, don't suppose you care to... I'll tell it to you straight.
Big iron, when he tried to match the ranger
It
with
started
the
off
big
innocently
iron on
enough.
his hip.
I was traveling,
Big
as
iron
I
on
often...
his hip.
You didn't show... There's an old wasteland legend that says those caps with the blue star on them, the tail... all over the place. The easiest place to find them is... Other than bottles, you'll just... It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure. That'll make him pretty damn... Nah, I gave it up years ago. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is...
But you're so warm.
Whoa!
I was always a fool they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I turned back. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Primm and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
What the fates have in
They moved into the
store
quarry after the powder gangers came
from
through.
their
And
vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, fight, fight.
The Death Claws have been keeping their distance. For now.
Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best-looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? This just in. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pig. Also, word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
To be just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where you belong, my love. Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be my own true love.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially.
If this is
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. The why a human would follow her invitation. The voice.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red.
Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more.